Good morning. This is Lisa Schmid with Stampin' Up, and we are doing stamping in the studio. But as you can see, we're not in the studio. We're actually camping this weekend at Gooseberry Falls, and let me tell you, it is gorgeous. Yesterday we walked around by Lake Superior, and it was just beautiful. Happy 4th of July. I had my 4th of July shirt packed, I thought, but anyway, red. We'll go with red, white, and blue shorts. Okay. I'm excited to show you today. First, I want to tell you a couple things. I want to tell you what's coming up in the studio. So Monday, this Monday, I have Chat and Connect with Cards over Lisa. Chat and Connect with Cards. Try it again. Chat and Connect with Lisa over Cards. Okay, so what that is I just did a card swap. If you've been following along, you saw that. 80 cards. Let me tell you, those cards are gorgeous. Like sometimes when you do swaps, you're like, meh. No, these are beautiful cards. So I will go over some of those on Monday night and show you at 7 o'clock. So I'll get to show you those cards. And Simple Stamping is coming up on July 16th. That's a time when we'll make some cards for $12. I will send you the card supplies and then we will stamp them together. And then on July 25th is our Quick Stamp at Home. And I just want to show you, these are the cards we'll be making for Quick Stamp at Home. I'll hold those up for you. Using the Jar of Flowers stamp set. So aren't those just gorgeous? They're so pretty. To register for both of those, you need to register by this Wednesday so I can get those supplies ready and out to you. Okay, so register by Wednesday. All right, let's get started. I want to show you today a fun fold. So here's the card we're going to make. And look at this. Are you ready? Woo! Is that not so stinking cute? So cute. I want to say I did steal this idea from Jessica Taylor. I saw this card, a different card like this on Pinterest, and I realized, oh, Jessica Taylor, we went on a cruise together quite a while ago at the beginning of our stamping time. So, as you know, I posted the supplies on Thursday night. So we're going to start with 2 card bases that are 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I have some designer series paper and I have that strip. I just made those 4 inches and each one is 2 inches just to make that super simple. So I'm going to decorate the front first. So we'll go ahead and start with one of these. And I'm using our new Stamp and Seal. I just learned something about this yesterday, that it's actually segmented. So it makes it really easy to, it doesn't get it's super sticky. It doesn't get globby. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down here. And actually, I remember I want to put this brown or espresso behind it. So I'm going to leave that top part up a little bit and go ahead and stick on my espresso. So easy. All right. So we'll go ahead and stick that there. Well done. And then we'll stick our little 2-inch one on the top. Okay, so that is basically our, I'm going to move that over just a hair. There we go. So this is basically, I want to line it up on, I'm trying to line it up on that espresso. So I don't want that sticking over the edge. And there we go. Okay, so that is our front. Now we're going to stamp our little coffee. And I'm going to use this stamp set called Nothing's Better Than. This is the cutest stamp set. Nothing's better than coffee, cookies, cocktails, or chocolate. Me personally, I'm with all of them. Coffee, cookies, and chocolate. Not so much the cocktails, but okay. Hi, Janine. Thanks for checking in. It's so pretty up here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp. Remember when we punch, we always stamp first and then punch. So we're going to stamp using Daffodil Delight. I had to think for a second. I'm using these minis. I brought these along because we're camping. I thought, well, perfect. So I'm going to stamp. I'm facing me, and then I'll turn it around to show you. How's that sound? And I like to stamp with this one. I think I've decided I like to stamp the card first, or the image first, and then the outline. Let's see if we can get that. How close can we get that? Ooh. Well done, young guns. Okay, and I need the little steam. I think I can do the steam like this. Just stamp the steam on there. Boop. Nice. And I'm going to punch that with our 1 3/4 inch punch. I'm okay if that steam goes off a little bit. And then I want to punch an espresso piece on the back to put on the backing. And this one is a 2-inch punch. So I'll just punch that out. And then we'll go ahead and mat those on top of each other. Just with a little adhesive. There we go. I see that little fuzz there. There we go. Okay. And, of course, if you know me, I like to pop things up. You know what? There we go. I'm going to pop this up with a little dimensional, and I'm sure you know you can also use the edges of your dimensional. When I use a bigger circle, I tend to go in 3s. You get 300 dimensionals for like $4, so. And these little things, we find these all over our house, and that's why, because I just toss them aside. Okay, so there's the front of our card. Okay, that is the top of the front of our card. Now, we are going to stamp the inside. This sheet is 11 by 3 3/4. 11 by 3 3/4. Now I'll post all the sizes in this post, but 11 by 3 3/4. Then you score it 5 inches and 10 inches. Okay, 5 inches and 10 inches. And we're going to go ahead and fold this. I like to stamp before I stick. And the reason is because then if I make a mistake, I could stamp the back. So we're going to stamp this first. A day without coffee. Today we have camp coffee. Yum, yum. Now I'm going to stamp it on this side right here, opposite this little flap. Okay, and again, I know we're upside down. I will turn it over for you. Okay, a day without nice coffee. We're going to use our new cinnamon cider. It's a perfect color. I had been thinking it'd be great for the fall. And one thing I have here, I don't know, sometimes I put double stamps. I put them on both sides of the block, and I just offset them so I can still see through. So a day without coffee. Oh yeah, baby. Day without coffee is, it's on this side, is, just kidding, I have no idea. Don't you love that? I love it. Okay, and you know, I don't know if you know, this is like applause for yourself. Yay! Okay, is like, I have no idea. Let's stamp that down here. Okay, so there are we've got the inside stamped, and like I said, I like to do that because in case I made a mistake, I could flip it over. And I'll tell you, I have used other cardstock, and there is nothing like Stampin' Up! Cardstock. It's so thick that when I stamp on the other side, you can't see through it, so that's good. All right, now we need to attach these all together. So first thing we're going to do is attach the back to our other cardstock there, our other base. So let's go ahead. I want to get it right in the corner. Okay, so we are going to attach this way to our base, because when we open it, we want to be that way. So I'm going to attach this right here. There we go. Okay, so that is my inside, right? And then on the top part, I only want to attach on here. So if anything is tricky in this card, this is probably it's not really tricky at all, but I would say if anything is a little tricky, this would be it. Now I'm going to lay this one, I want to lay it right on top of the other card base. That is what my goal is here. There we go. Okay, so then when I open it up, isn't that just so cute? A day without coffee is like, just kidding, I have no idea. Okay, and so that is just a super cute, oops, I forgot one thing. This little 1 inch by 4 inch, we are going to stick here on the bottom, just because we can make it just that much cuter. Okay, so we're going to use our little adhesive here, and stick that right there. Okay, so there is our darling card. Isn't that great? Now I made one other one I want to show you using the same, first thing I'm going to do is close up my ink, because you know, I don't like when you have a card all done and then you set it in your ink. I want to show you one other card I made using Jar of Flowers. Remember, this one was using Nothing's Better Than. But this one with Jar of Flowers and I used the Designer Series paper. I thought I want some daisies, so I punched them out, and are you ready? I turned it sideways. Wow. Sending you a paper hug. Know that I love and care about you. And that is from our Comfort and Hope stamp set. But, oh, it's just gorgeous and so simple. What it took maybe 5-10 minutes to make. Okay, so that is our stamping in the studio, not in the studio at Gooseberry this week. So Saturday next week, show up every Saturday and we'll do stamping in or out of the studio. Remember to register by Wednesday for simple stamping and for the quick stamp in the studio, or quick stamp at home. Quick stamp at home. All right, so register by Wednesday. Have a great 4th of July. Be safe, be smart, and love you.